That's not right. That's not right. That looks gnarly.
It was an accident. It was on purpose, but it wasn't really meant to be on.
Hurting like a son of a bitch. Let me tell you what.
Maelthorin is tired of taking shrooms.
Force a fucking squirrel. A squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm having
Sabas?
a heart attack.
Yeah, Timmy's mom.
I
turned the computer on. What's up?
Timmy's mom's hot.
Yes, you see this new entity that joined you guys here goes to speak, but you see that words do not come out. As you see both Biblio and Shaloon quickly get down on their knees and bow. And Biblio goes, "My lord, the vocal cords are not yet reconstructed. My apologies."
Oh, fuck that.
And the entity just kind of looks, nods, and he just kind of looks at each of you and kind of just has a smile. Maelthorin, you knew this person in life, or at least the person who used to be in this body. The kind, gentle soul that respected the balance between life and death, that taught you the balance of life and death. Now you see, as he grins, the skin ripples to cause the grin to get bigger. Kind of like if anybody's watched episode 2 of My Hero, kind of what happens with All for One. But it kind of like crackles and just gets bigger. As the teeth are rotted, as this body has been dead for quite some time. And you each hear in your heads, "Well, I appreciate the ancestors of my once sworn enemies."
So we have no recollection of our ancestors anymore because of
No,
that.
you do.
We still remember them.
No,
They're
you
just
do.
we just
Yeah.
lost the.
You lost their blessing.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
Sabas and Dubbager, as you two are the only ones to respond, both of you give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, the worst one.
You get +2 for being within my vicinity.
So a 10. I rolled a 7. I got a +1, +2.
I know we're not in combat, but Maelthorin just sprints, and then I want to get like close enough to just throw an ice knife at Shaloon. That's all I want to do. Like that's the only, like, I don't even want to yell. I don't want to scream. I'm just coming straight through because I have to run in front of our team a little bit to the left, and they're just gonna see me run in front and throw an ice knife. Just that's what I want to do.
8 and 20. Okay. So, Sabas, you do succeed. So you feel, both of you feel a pressure kind of bear down on you, and Dubbager, you just go, it's like gravity intensifies and you just face plant onto the ground. And
Dang, I think I hit a chord there.
he looks at you, Sabas, like, just like your ancestor. Very feisty. And you run up. Go ahead. What's the distance on that ice knife?
Ice knife is 60 feet, so I need to run like all the way up to like right here-ish is kind of where I'm thinking. That way everyone kind of sees me run past them.
Okay. Go ahead.
Then I'm gonna ice knife. 17.
You hit.
Hey.
Oh, this is 2. But they has to throw a It hits with 1d10s of piercing damage, and then it explodes, and then Shaloon has to do a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
She succeeds the saving throw.
Oh.
You see the ice knife hit. You
Sounded cool.
insolent cur! How dare you! He is talking. And you hear a visible change in her voice.
Yeah, she's been cocky this whole time. Not angry.
And you see the entity just kind of like wave a hand to dismiss her. And he just kind of regards you all. From here on, it is my time. Thank you for delivering what I have been searching for. I'll make sure to save you all for last while I take my vengeance on this world. It will be swallowed up whole. There will be nothing left. Nothing but I. The void within me is ready to be unleashed. I can't wait to see how this world is changed once again. Try to stop me. Be like your ancestors. It was a jolly good show way back then. And I'm hoping for something even better now. As you see a swirl of energy starts to ripple out of this entity.
Oh, hell no.
As some form of pure darkness and emptiness expels out. And although you guys do not get hit by anything or have to make any save or anything, you look up and there is a significant change to the world. And in this moment, Sabas, Saren, for a brief moment, you are both standing next to each other in nothing but starlight and moon, as the sisters, your goddesses, appear. They both regard you. We have failed. Both of you. I am sorry that we weren't able to get you strong enough in time. Do not fret. You have the means to come back. You have the means to win. Your ancestors did. Search for Davonmere. Davonmere holds the relics of your ancestors, the ones that we, the gods, bestowed upon them. Before it's too late, before everything is swallowed up. This is Saloon speaking, by the way. Saren, I have entrusted in you a many, and I am trusting in you the fate of this land. Much like I did with your ancestor. Throughout all the generations, I've never seen someone as compassionate and resilient as you are. I know you all will find your way. And until then, our communications are going to be odd. And you, at this point, feel and see like a little static. As the sort of feeling that you got before being put into here, you are starting to feel in this space as well. The void. It cancels our divinity. We can still grant you powers, but talking like this is going to be seldom. Once we have the power to reach out, we can, and we will. I wish I could have given you more guidance, child. I know that you ask for many. I hope I can give you the answers when the time is right. But just please survive. As you see, she statics and dissipates. as you see Shar kneels before you, Sabas. One of my newer followers. One of the newest to take on the pledge and the means of vengeance. You've done well. Do not get down or beat yourself up. Mistakes happen to all of us. Even the gods make mistakes. Learn from it, adapt, grow. Until the ones that you seek vengeance are gone. And the ones that you cherish will never be burdened again by the sensation of loss.
Sabas gets down on one knee in front of Shar and says, "My mistress of the night, the lady of loss, my dark goddess, I swear to you again, eternally, I will enact the vengeance that is due to your enemies. Your voice may become quiet, but the screams of their pain will reign eternal. Goddess, my goddess."
Clarifying question. Are
Mhm.
we, you said both of us, are we like next to each other, or is this like a situation where we can't see and it's like a reflection?
You guys are next to each other. These conversations are happening at the same time.
Oh, I heard that.
Mm-hmm. Revenge is necessary, but do not be consumed. Your friends are important, and I know that they, she glances over at Saren, do not want to see you fall down a dark path. Neither do I. Be safe, stay alive, until the darkness reaches us together again.
Sabas will smile as he looks over to his friend and says, "I must be the darkness that beckons, but I see his light as it guides me. A blessing, to be sure."
You see a slight smile as Shar also statics and dissipates. And you guys are back on the checkered floor of this top layer of the mountain. Also, at this point, just saying, anybody who watches this podcast is going to totally be shipping your guys. Sabas and Saren are just going to get shipped to the end of the earth.
Saren!
What? So be it.
Look, if people are putting Deku and Kachon together, people are going to put Sabas and Saren together. Let's just...
He's such a good guy.
He's just such a cool little guy. No, okay. You guys get back and you guys look up as before what could be seen, the way that you guys were able to innately spot magic, the way you could just feel it. You reach out for any source of that connection, and it's there, but by no means is it what it once was, as it seems like whatever this entity did has caused a rift within the circulation of magic. As you look over and the body of this nameless void, you see in the hands and the arms kind of like starts to crackle and like get cuts. And you see Buriel, "My lord, the body is not fully up and going. You need a rest. The body is unstable." And
We can see that. We can see the body is like not holding together well.
Mhm.
I am instinctively ready to like sear undead.
Okay. Go ahead. What's this? So you do your turn undead. Roll me the 4d8.
16.
You. So yeah, so it kind of bursts out in a wave like your turn undead. So yes, you do that. A wave of this radiant energy comes out, and it does nothing. You see a kind of confusing look on this body, and he looks at you, and in your head, and you hear, "Do you really think a being as myself is undead? I am a god, and you all will kneel before me."
And I just go, I don't care what you are, the body's undead.
This body, sure, but the one inside of it is sure alive. I can promise you that. Now, and at this point, he's back to talking to all of you. That little bit was just the Saren. I must take my leave. The way you are now, you are just gonna bore me. You're having a hard enough time with this pet. You haven't even been able to take care of one of my generals yet. Get stronger. Come find me. I'm sure it won't be too hard to tell where I'm at. I'll try to make it easy. And you see he kind of like waves his hand, and behind the device, a kind of rift opens up into a dark void. I'm overusing the word, but I mean that's just frankly what it is. And you see, go on.
As a reaction, can I use a Misty Step?
Yes.
I want to take one last parting crack at Shaloon as they go through this rift.
Okay. Yeah.
As you see, Sabas's face is just completely red with rage.
I will say normally they would counterspell, but in the presence of their god, they are way too distracted to do so. To even notice. Yes.
Damage.
You see, you give her a cut along the left arm. And she just... Oh, well. At least somebody was able to do damage to me. And she kind of like glances a smirk over at Maelthorin.
I then scream and I summon as many magic missiles as I can. 2 damage. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, it's only level 2, so.
Are you allowed a level 3 and level 4 spells?
8 damage. Yeah. 8 damage because I got 4 darts coming at 8 damage. Yeah, I'm all out. I'm running on fumes.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I like fall down to my knees as I throw that as I push those out.
And as they start walking away, they let their god walk past. And for the final time, for now at least, Maelthorin, you once again have to say goodbye to the body of your old mentor.
But as I'm on my knees, I just like collapse because of exhaustion. Like as they're leaving, I'm like it's like fading.
Biblio
Like
walks
they
out.
like losing it.
And as Shaloon walks by, she glances back for a moment. Oh! And I don't need that one anymore. Have fun. And she snaps her fingers, and you see that the woman that you were once fighting is now screaming in agony and pain as whatever form of this liquid virus that they are working on, even though that they have control of their minds, they have to have some way to get them under control, and this seems to be it. But you see that the blue veins, as she disappears through the portal, you see that this person is screaming guttural screams, like stuff that you would see in a murder scene. The blue veins bulging, some of them bursting, as you see she starts like scratching at her head, and even to the point where pulling a few pieces of hair out, starts like scratching at the neck. You see that the neck starts to bleed a little bit.
Hold on. Okay. Hold person.
You're healing the person, is that what you said?
Hold
Put a
person.
hold person. She's going to kill herself.
What's the save on that?
Wisdom 15.
Okay, I will say she's rolling at disadvantage on this one. So a 16 and a 9. So with that 9, she will fail.
Oh boy.
So you see that
Sabas,
she kind of like, her body tenses and stops moving as she slowly like tilts her head towards you. And me.
Sabas
No.
will walk up to her,
Bad dog.
look her dead in the eye, and says, "You will have your vengeance." And he will put every ounce of lay on hands he can and just try to focus the same disgusting blood that's in his body in order to like target it and force it down. I see just he pours every ounce of divinity he has left in him. It's 40 points.
You see the veins.
There's there's also purified poison that's a part of this too, so
The veins stop. They rest. They're not gone, but they rest. As at this point, the only thing that comes out of her now is just from the right eye, the one that she still has, just tears.
I'll let go of the hold person at this point.
She collapses onto the ground.
got her before she falls away and like hits her.
Or check if she's alive.
She's breathing. Yeah, he pumped 40 HP into her. Yeah, she's breathing. She's unconscious. And she's breathing.
So throw her over his shoulder.
Yeah, we should get her someplace safe.
Yeah, but where would be safe?
Yeah, what is safe? Is that machine
Is she-
that we
is she
saw
even
all of
safe?
our ancestors still in here?
The machine, yeah, the machine is still there. You see that it's like half, like the top half is like folded over, like it opened. You can tell like this was like it was meant to hold a body.
Can we make heads or tails of it if we go inspect it?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
Investigation.
As he's doing that, I'll be getting up and then walking over to the desk, seeing if there's anything of value there.
Give me an investigation on the desk.
I rolled a 9 on the thing, the contraption.
You can't make heads or tails. There is technology that is a part of this that you have never, ever seen.
Oh, damn, I suck.
Yeah, there is, despite what the picture shows, not a lot of things left on this desk. The desk got absolutely destroyed when the big blast came out. You were able to find a few pictures of like designs, the design for this contraption, as well as the stuff that was used to make that invisible or that translucent wall. With like calculations of like how many crystals they were gonna need for it. But that's about all that you can find there.
Instead of
Okay.
trying to make sense of the machine, am I able to look around for anything that stands out to me as a clue, or like around it or under it or in it?
You look around it. You see a bunch of dials and a bunch of stuff that like reads pressure, energy. But as for looking for a means to kind of understand anything about this, this is either ancient or advanced technology. You are unsure on if this is technology that may be more advanced, like stuff you might find in Devamere, or like ancient stuff that maybe was used back when this cult first started. Whatever it is the means of using souls to power a soul.
I like bang the top of it and I'm like, cursed coffin.
That sounds like we need to go to Devonmere. Now we heard the goddesses talking to, right?
No. That
No,
was
just them. Okay.
Yep, that was just Sabas and Saren who were pulled into their domain right before they got the disconnect. Right before the internet went out.
Ugh.
Okay, so we didn't hear
Before
that.
they went in the tunnel.
I guess we should go back to survivors, see if they're good, see if they can help us recuperate and rest. We should rally the troops, I guess.
Okay.
Like war in the troops.
Like, because they were still sort of fighting sporadically throughout, right?
Most of the fighting was done.
Okay.
When you guys went up, there was a couple of mages left that they were taking care of, but like they had quite the numbers advantage. So you head back down, and on this third floor, I think now after everything that's happened, you're walking down this long hallway with a bunch of branching passages. And without even thinking, without even knowing, you guys see Maelthorin walk down a separate hallway. Maelthorin, you walk down a hallway and you reach a headstone. And next to the headstone, a shovel. Desecrated. Body gone. But you stand here in front of the headstone of who was the one who taught you the ways of necromancy. The one who made you, although a bit cold, a warm individual at the same time.
I think Maelthorin will walk up to it and just kind of like what I did at the battlefield, just kind of collapse and just look defeated. Just shoulders are sunken, head's kind of down. Reaches his hand, one of his hand puts it on the headstone, kind of puts his head on the headstone like that, and just sits here and thinks and starts to cry a little bit, not gonna lie. No noise, you just see tears start to kind of hit that dirt that's freshly dug up. You kind of see like as the tears hit, the dust kind of comes up a little bit.
And I think if you guys were to turn the corner and look down that branching path, you would see that.
Saren would definitely
I walk
go
up behind him. I
be with
put
him.
my arm on his shoulder.
Thanks, guys.
Right, now we gotta figure out a way to take care of this. What do you call himself? A god?
I don't know. Do I know what he is? Sorry, side question. Do I know what he is? I don't know what he is. No, I don't, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make
You
sure.
know as much as all of us in this one.
Well, we
Okay.
heard him call himself the Nameless
Well,
Void,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we remember our vision from underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just
So
wanted
if
to make
all
sure
of that is in that's not good.
I've just been gone for a hot minute. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget something. Okay, anyway, back in character. Goosebump. I don't know who. I don't know what that is anymore. I don't know what that is anymore. I know who he used to be, but what it is now, I do not know.
But how do we take care of it? That's right now we're on this frozen island, and
Sadly, you're looking at a man who brings people from the dead, but they're still the same people. I don't know how you insert a god into a shell of a person.
Not today. Whatever our problems
no,
are.
true.
Not
We need to
today.
rest.
And as Sabas says this, you look over him as he says this. He is incredibly bloody. Like, he actually should not be holding this person. He looks like he is, like, probably going to keel over himself.
I think all of us are bloody.
I'll cleric up everybody real quick.
I'm at 27 out of 66.
How does 4
What?
sound?
Sounds bloody.
Ooh, I've got
Hanging on by
got
a
some. I didn't touch my second level, so we can do some cure wounds here.
As you, whoever was out there with Maelthorin, as you guys walk back in to meet up with the rest to finish the trek down the hallway, you see in the background a desecrated gravesite, the sun setting, and a new world awaits. Magic is going to be different. The world is going to be different because of it. A new day, a new dawn.
Well, we definitely need to find some place to sleep.
You guys make it down to the second floor, where it seems that's where everybody has congregated. You see Charlotte, A, and all the wizards are there just kind of sitting and resting. They have some like rations that they're passing around as they all look at you, and from the look, understand what happened. To what extent they are still unaware, but they can tell by the look in your eyes that there was defeat today.
Maelthorin, these are your people. You want to discuss with them?
I don't really want to
just
talk to anyone
Need a
personally.
rest.
I've been fighting for a very long time. I think it's time. I think let's just take a rest, personally.
Maelthorin, take 4 damage. As Charlotte walks up and punches you in the face.
Okay. Ow!
And as you kind of like start to lose your balance and fall back, she grabs you by the cloak, pulls you in, and kisses you.
Do I get healed from that?
No.
Do I get horny? Where's my horniness
No.
factor?
No,
Does that
no,
increase
no.
something? Does she feel my staff?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Next time you fucking do that, I'm turning you into a toad.
Won't do that again.
As she lets
Prices for
go,
horny
she
toads.
lets go of your robe, and behind her you see a kind of like stumbling a little bit, but makes his way to you and clasps you on the shoulder.
Good to see you made it out, old buddy.
He gestures to like the gem in his chest. I've already died once. It's gonna be a lot harder to kill me the second time. I'm just glad to see you all alive.
It was a close one.
I have a lot to tell you all, but I think we'll have to do it after a night's rest.
Just know, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
Well, don't bring that up already. Wait till they get a night's rest.
You see, A looks at you and he goes, well, considering you all are still alive, at least we have that. Does it seem like they might be coming back?
No, it didn't.
I think I think they've done what they needed to do. The problem is I don't know where they're off to next.
He said he'd make sure that we knew.
Yeah.
Well, and you see Charlotte turns back to the wizards. All right, well, let's burn the dead and kill the infected. Minus those two, as she points at Sabas and the lady. The ones that are uncontrollable. Let's get rid of. Burn the dead. Take them outside. And let's try to make space to sleep here.
She gets right to work, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And you see Elle comes up. Is like, oh, I guess you guys won't need the dome tonight then. We got a nice place here today.
Right.
Because I've been gone. They forgot all about my gum.
Sabas just looks over at Maelthorin with just like one eyebrow raised.
You know the dome that I used to basically leave because you all thought you were safe, but I actually left you guys.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about the alarm? Every
No.
night when we go to sleep, I always cast the alarm.
There's
yeah.
an alarm, yes, but there is the advanced version of the alarm spell.
Oh. No,
We actually have a dome to sleep under and protect us.
No. No.
Maelthorin doesn't know.
I don't even think I have that on mine.
Maelthorin's a fucking rat.
That's
actually.
The whole point of L was A, to have them get more information about you, and B, to call you out for that, because I think it's funny. I mean, how would you know? This is his first time playing a wizard. How would he know? But I just thought it was really funny.
Google!
Go.
I'm sorry, you don't like
gave us
sleeping
a
under the
3-bedroom
stars?
apartment.
One of my favorite parts of this trip is sleeping under the stars with my bros. I don't know yours.
The dome is fucking. It's ethereal. It doesn't have. It's like.
You know, I liked it better when I was on my own. Okay.
Clearly, you did so well. Looks around.
I don't know. I do remember someone running to my aid really quickly, like he missed me or something.
You see,
Sabas will find a nice corner and sit asleep.
The sexual tension is thick up in here.
Charlotte chuckles a bit. It's like, oh, I guess while we're calling Maelthorin out, when he learned you guys were captured, his instinct was to go fight Shaloon. So,
Yeah,
Maybe we
go
could
fight Shaloon.
You know.
Get the key. Get you out. You know, it makes sense.
it's almost like he has a really bad habit of trying to deal with things himself and leaving the rest of us behind.
And he always fails when he's by himself.
You boys should watch him next time, because I won't always be here to pick him up like a sad little puppy on the side of the road.
Well, it's because of you that he left last time, wasn't it?
No. No. I just gave him some information. He didn't have to leave you guys. I would have welcomed all of you in.
I actually prefer what he just said. It's because of you.
Oh. Punches again.
Is Saren punching him this time?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah. You see that they start clearing out the place, piling up some of the bodies and kind of like putting them out in the snow, putting them on fire, clearing things out. The second floor, there's a bunch of beds that because the second floor is mainly like the living quarters, and so there's just a lot of beds here anyways, so they kind of use that to their advantage, and everybody has ample room to sleep tonight.
So you're saying we can take
a long
like-
rest, you guys.
There it is.
Give it to me.
Say the thing.
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
Hey, can I get my dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom back with that long rest?
Ooh.
I can help you with your dexterity, but the rest you have to do on your own.
Am I the only one with... I'm the only one with fucking base intelligence and wisdom stats? Fuck off.
I mean, my intelligence is 11, which is basically base.
My intelligence is at 0.
Oh, okay. But your wisdom is...
Well,
All of
wisdom
mine
is
are 2s. To be
wisdom
fair.
is his main casting.
Yeah, wisdom is how I do things.
Yeah. Oh, and you were at
Yeah.
20, weren't you?
Yeah, so now as we reach the end of Rofia, we are on the 19th day. You guys wake up sore with the memories of what transpired, but nonetheless alive, slightly rejuvenated, and awake.
How is what's her face? Do we know her name?
No, you do not. You see that she, as you guys all kind of like walk out, beds are just kind of spread out everywhere, and you see that she is up, but she kind of is just sitting there, just kind of like eyes darting a lot, unsure of what to do about her current situation.
Sabas will like glance over to Saren to like get his attention.
I am already walking towards her.
Sabas will take the opposite flank of whatever Saren takes.
And I go,
Like
hey,
on the other side of the bed.
are you doing? Are you all right? How do you feel today?
Conscious, in control.
Good.
But what do you want?
Just to make sure you're all right.
Knowledge.
That makes more sense.
That's what I want.
Everybody wants something.
But that is what he wants.
Make sure you're all right.
Weird.
A little bit. That's fair.
That's why I like
Noted.
him.
Don't think that we got to introduce ourselves. Our meeting was not the best first impression. Hi, I'm Saren.
Diala.
Diala. I'm sorry for all that transpired.
Well, it's not like you were given much of a choice. Neither was I.
This is Sabas.
Yes, I have been made aware of Sabas.
Made aware?
How?
I think you know how.
Do you still serve him?
Good question. I haven't heard from him since the day of my capture. Except for one time. He informed me of a Sabas that would eventually come and find me. But I see you were strong enough to, as she kind of looks you over, get rid of his scent. How?
I chose a new fate.
One
And
does
soon
not
you will
simply break a pact with a demon of the 9 hells. There's always a consequence. What price did you pay?
That's none of your business. But that being said,
She glances at Saren. That's bitch talk for he doesn't know. Anyways.
It's
okay.
He doesn't have to do it alone.
No, because I want in.
You have a choice.
In?
If you
Not
she
yet.
is staring like you dead in the eye. When you are ready to hunt him down, I want in.
I need to know that you can control yourself.
Well, I can control myself
Maybe.
as much as you can.
And I can. You haven't proved yourself yet. We are merely 24 hours from between when I nearly took your head off. Calm yourself. I'm not saying no to your aid. But just like the rest of us, you have to earn our trust. I saved you to spite. Spite the creature that had my soul in his grasp. But you are your own person. And you get to choose your fate. Consequences be damned.
Find me when you're ready. I'll make sure I'm ready. We'll head to hell. We'll put his head on a nice fiery platter. He's the
Sabas will
last
shrug.
one. He's the last one I need marked off my list, and I know he's the biggest one on your list.
Just another Tuesday. And Sabas will get up and walk away.
He's been through some things lately.
Yeah, because it's Friday. How bad have you guys had it?
It's not been great.
How long you got?
Well, if it's anything compared to what I've been dealing with these people, if you guys have been dealing with this too, I came on strong. He really agitates me. I don't know. Maybe
That's
it's
alright.
maybe it's his voice. I don't know.
That's right. He agitates a lot of people, but we still like him.
He seems
Got a
fine.
couple of those agitators.
If you guys made deals like we did, and if he really doesn't know the consequences of breaking it, I too would probably be as mad as he was.
Consequences like what?
Dude, none of you know what happens when you make a pact with a demon.
Never made one.
Don't have much experience.
Must be nice. Well, there's always a cost. If your friend is telling you that his demon just gave up on him, that is not the case. There's always a cost, especially with that man. From what town do you guys hail?
We're from all around.
And what we originally came from, though?
Like
Are we talking
where our base camp is.
Timbermaw? Are we talking Bear Coast? Even, was it Oak and Star?
Do we have any idea of what she's talking about?
Star.
I've heard Organ Star.
No, none of you have.
No?
Nope.
I assume these aren't Carnavia towns.
You're Carnavian. Never mind.
Carnavian.
Got it.
Mhm.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
No,
like
these are
ships
Davonmere
down
towns.
the water.
Oh, you know of that place.
Interesting.
I am from that place, yes.
How well do you know how to get around?
Here, not that well.
Davonmere,
From
though.
here to Davonmere, even worse. I was teleported here, so I got no idea.
Oh, seems to be everybody's story.
Well, when you get a group of crazy magicians who are hell-bent on bringing their god back from whatever void we trapped him in however long ago.
Void, I'm gonna have questions. That's okay. Stories are good for travel.
You want to go back to Davonmere?
Well, yeah.
Once we get Davonmere, would you be a guide?
I don't know how much of a guide I can be. I barely traveled. I just know a map.
We can work with a map.
Once we get there, I can get
Unless
you a
you have-
map, but I have things I need to take care of.
Mhm.
Have multiple people I need to follow up with.
Our goal is not to interrupt your journey.
You see, at this point, one of the wizards brings over like 2 fresh rolls of bandages, and she's thank you. As she starts taking the bandage on her eye is already off, so you see she starts taking her arm bandage and her leg bandage off, and you see just essentially the very scrawny arms, very scrawny, but the volume of the arm is covered in like a black smoke as she's reapplying it.
Consequence of a patron?
Yes and no. Consequences of my family's actions, which led to consequences of a patron. I will follow you back until we get to Davonmere. By then, I could hopefully earn the trust of Sabas, was it?
That's him.
Our chipper Sabas.
Once we
Them-
get
Good luck with that.
once
Them
we get
Dubbager.
once we get to Davonmere, I'll go my own way. And then until the day when we head to hell.
Rest up. Take care of yourself.
We were going to kill a god, so might as well go for a demon too afterwards.
You know, that line of logic is pretty sound.
You see Charlotte and A come up. Were you there for that conversation, Maelthorin? Or
No.
Would you? Okay. As they're over there talking with Diala, A and Charlotte walk up to you and how are you feeling?
Just, like you saw a ghost of someone being played like a puppet. Face, eyes, everything you remember. The words were different. different feelings, different. It's just a lot. Just a lot.
A nods like, I went up and saw the grave. I can understand what you mean now. And I can only imagine what happened up there. So he is a vessel of some sort now.
Yeah, it seems that way. Seems he took whatever it is inside of him. What was him? And yeah.
Well, to protect our memory of what he once was, I say we kill him.
Fuck it.
Destroy the new so it can't taint the old, you know?
Pretty much. Make sure he doesn't ruin his great name.
You guys talk for a few more minutes. Yeah, Charlotte kind of looks at you. Wait, have you had a chance to test our theory yet?
No, not yet. Really haven't had a time to talk to him about it yet.
Well, we have two that we know of. Do you want to give it a few days?
I say we ask them what they think. See who wants to give it a shot. We all know it's a long shot. We have to,
Well, it worked
we
for
don't know what'll
A,
happen.
in a way,
In a way,
but we haven't tested it on someone who still has their heart.
yeah. We don't know what'll happen is the problem. That's why we should probably ask them what they think.
Well, it's your thing, so I'll let you lead on that.
Oh. Let's just get them all together and we'll ask them real fast.
All right. Charlotte comes up to you, Sabas, and asks if you could meet up with everybody and talk. And she will start walking back towards the bed where Diala is, and with the rest of your party.
Sabas shrugs and walks over to where the rest of everyone else is at.
All right. Here's the deal. We have possibly come up with a solution to fix the problem that y'all are having. With the blue
What
blood.
problem are we having?
The blue blood problem that Sabas is having. I've tested it out with A, but as you know, as A has done, he's not doesn't have a heart, so it seemed to have worked. But I have no idea what to work with an actual living person. I guess the question is, who wants to, I guess, be the guinea pig, or if they even want to at all, in the hopes of trying to cure the ailments that affect everyone.
Only Sabbath and that. What was her name?
Diala.
Yalla. Have that issue right now.
And she
So I'm
goes,
giving them the option.
I genuinely appreciate, but if you guys are in the same party, I totally understand. If she looks over at you, Sabas, if you want it first, or I mean, if you're looking just for a test subject, I mean, anything to get rid of this, because I mean, the last 2 months have just been a living hell. The constant rage, the constant blood boiling. If there's a way to stop it, even if it doesn't work, If I can make it to where it works next time.
Sabas nods over to her and she needs it more.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
From what I've heard, you've had this longer than I have.
I'm tougher than you.
All right. Now, if it's it takes a lot. I guess go prepare. Whatever you think you need to be prepared. I need to go probably meditate for just a little bit to prepare myself, and then we'll get it started.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you get yourself mentally prepared. You guys clear out space. Diala lays down. You carve your runes into the ground.
And then as I carve the runes into the ground, I then take the knife and I put it in my hand, and I do the good old-fashioned cut of the hand, and I start adding the blood with the blue liquid.
The white anti-liquid.
Yeah. We know what we're talking about. This isn't the first time we've done this spell. And then I need to take a 1d4 of exhaustion. Oh man. Oh.
As you
Well,
cast.
Oh yeah, as I cast. Sorry. As I cast Dead Man's Cleansing. I took the biggest amount of. That makes sense. So the biggest amount of exhaustion for the first time ever seeing the spell, right, guys?
You take 4 levels of exhaustion as you start mixing the blood in with the liquid, and the runes do start to one by one start to glow around this.
Where is exhaustion on this bad boy? We haven't even really touched on exhaustion. So I haven't even looked for it yet.
Conditions. There's the exhausted condition. At the very bottom of conditions, you'll set yourself
It's
to
below
a
your max
4.
HP.
Yes, this takes a whole minute. As the reddish white combination is poured over the runes, as the runes light up around Diala, and you see that it kind of streaks across the ground, and you kind of see Diala kind of like pinch with a little bit of pain coming from her back as she suffers 5 levels of exhaustion. And as the spell fades, we have Diala and Maelthorin laying there, exhausted. We'll have to see what happens next time.